Jim's work, I guess if you had to find one word to describe it more than any other word, it would be cinematic. He did his strip as though you were watching a movie. Captain America stories, it took place in a graveyard where the whole thing was gothic. It didn't seem like the rest of the Marvel stories. And that's what I loved about Jim's artwork. It had its own style and its own feeling.
I try to put various ideas into panels that have to be discovered by the reader. And I took you through each of those sequences from beginning to end by using light sources.
Yeah.
Like the first light source is the hallway. There's a light coming in the hallway. So that's the beginning of the story where the guy opens the door and we see the light coming in.
But the first thing you see is a flashlight. The second thing you see is, of course, the light in the hallway that illuminates, that silhouettes the detective.
And then the light hits the woman on the bed, naked woman who's tied up and dead.
The last light source illuminates, very briefly illuminates the killer who's still in the room behind the door. It's incredible. Nobody does that. Nobody can do that. Steranko invented that.
Turning Fury into Bond, you made Fury this unique thing who was after Bond while Bond was still happening. He was like what Bond should have been, maybe, or could have been.
I turned Nick Fury into Steranko, is what I did. you know when he every once in a while he'd go back to his apartment.
Yeah,
that was
great.
Oh yeah,
that was my apartment.
That was your place.
That's killing me.
That's my rug. That's
I still dream of that apartment.
That's right.
That's my stereo. That's my palm tree. You know, Fury was living in my pad.